Donald Trump has officially been elected as the 47th President of the United States, marking a comeback for a leader who once faced a tumultuous exit from office. As he prepares to take office again, the implications of his policies will resonate not just within the US, but across the globe. His promise to make America great again resonates louder than ever, but what does this mean for the United States and the global community? In this video, we'll explore the multifaceted implications of his second term, diving deep into his policies and their potential impact on both America and the world. Let's start with the economy, a cornerstone of Trump's platform. During his first term, he championed the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act, which slashed corporate tax rates and aimed to stimulate economic growth. Now he's promising to extend these tax cuts, claiming they will create jobs and boost wages for everyday Americans. However, critics argue that these tax breaks disproportionately benefit the wealthy. According to several economic analyses, the wealth gap widened during his first term. Will extending these cuts truly lead to a more prosperous America, or will it exacerbate existing inequalities? In addition to tax cuts, Trump plans to eliminate federal taxes on tips, Social Security benefits, and overtime pay. This could significantly increase take-home pay for millions of workers in hospitality and service industries. But what about the potential impact on federal revenue? Critics warn that this could lead to a substantial increase in the national deficit. Next up is trade, an area where Trump has made headlines with his protectionist policies. He has consistently criticized trade agreements like NAFTA and has imposed tariffs on Chinese imports. As he steps back into office, he threatens even steeper tariffs on goods from China and other nations. This approach raises critical questions. Could these tariffs lead to a trade war? Economists warn that such conflicts often result in higher prices for consumers and strained international relations. If American manufacturers face increased costs, will they pass those expenses onto consumers? The global economy could feel the ripple effects of these decisions. Trump's America First foreign policy has already caused significant shifts in international relations. He has openly criticized NATO allies for not meeting their defense spending commitments, suggesting that the US bears an unfair burden. This stance raises concerns about the future of NATO and whether it can remain a cohesive force in global security. Moreover, Trump's approach to international diplomacy is marked by unpredictability. His previous administration saw a withdrawal from various international agreements, including the Paris Climate Accord and the Iran nuclear deal. As he returns to power, will he continue this trend of isolationism? The implications for global cooperation on issues like climate change and nuclear proliferation could be profound. Speaking of climate change, Trump's skepticism remains unchanged. He has consistently downplayed the urgency of climate action and has promised to ramp up American energy production by prioritizing fossil fuels over renewable energy sources. This could lead to significant rollbacks of environmental regulations established during previous administrations. The global community is already grappling with climate issues. How will Trump's policies affect international climate agreements? If the US, one of the largest carbon emitters, withdraws from its commitments, what message does that send to other nations? The potential consequences for global warming are alarming. Immigration remains a hot-button issue in Trump's agenda. He has promised what he calls the largest deportation operation in American history, aiming to crack down on undocumented immigrants. This controversial stance raises questions about human rights and the economic contributions of immigrants. Many industries in America rely heavily on immigrant labor, agriculture, technology, and hospitality among them. If large numbers of workers are deported or deterred from entering the US, what impact will that have on these sectors? The demographic landscape of America is at stake. The tech industry is also bracing for change under Trump's leadership. He has accused social media platforms of bias against conservative voices and has hinted at increased regulation of these companies. This could lead to a new era of online discourse, one where free speech is weighed against concerns over misinformation and hate speech. How will these regulations shape the digital landscape? Will we see a more open forum for diverse opinions, or a chilling effect on free expression? The implications for democracy and public discourse are significant. As Trump prepares to take office once again, one thing is certain: his second term will be marked by bold moves and contentious debates. From economic policies that promise growth but risk widening inequality, to foreign policy decisions that could reshape alliances, America, and indeed the world, stands at a pivotal moment. Will Trump's vision truly make America great again? Or will it create challenges that reverberate across borders? Only time will tell how these policies unfold and their lasting impact on our global society. If you found this exploration insightful and want to stay updated on how these monumental changes affect not just America, but the entire world, subscribe to our channel. Hit that subscribe button now for in-depth analysis and engaging content about the forces shaping our future.